welcome out to the field. It's the Smack City Pirates. Coming out to the field right now, that's the Smoke is hitting, and that's the Smack City Pirates. That's going to be your home team for the 13U division. It's the Smack City Pirates. It's 2025 fireworks coming here in Charlotte, and we're going to crown a champion today. In 13U, it's the Oceanside taking on the Smack City Pirates. These kids are fired up. These teams are going to be walking over the field with those championship rings. Find out. We're going to have to do this stuff. John Andrews from the Cats. That's All America with the play of our national anthem.
It's a good game, y'all, right here. It's a shocker. Not for the people from Oceanside, but for everybody else around the nation. Very few people thought that West Chase could take this L.
And welcome back to the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, North Carolina. We are excited for this 13U between West Chase and Smack City. The team captains are at midfield for the coin toss. Coin toss coming up next. And we've got a great one coming up with West Chase coming from Florida and Oceanside from California. Smack City versus West Chase. Pirates versus Colts. Captains are at the 50-yard line. Coin toss coming up next. And the 7 starts the set here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're actually in Matthews, right outside of the city. What a facility that we've come here. We're here for Charlotte for the next 2 years, and they have done a wonderful job in hosting Pop Warner. You know, we got Flow Sports out here and the rest of the Pop Warner team. And what a great job from everyone here for the last week. 96 teams from across the country advanced here, and we've been here in Mecklenburg County doing it well. And so it's great to see them out here. And I'm sure with this cold weather, we're happy to 96 teams from across the country advance to this week's Pop Warner Super Bowl. We're here live in Mecklenburg County Sportsplex in Charlotte, North Carolina. And welcome all of you here that are tuning in to Flow Football. Now, fans, let's take a moment.
What an incredible accomplishment. You should have noticed our code of conduct posted as you entered the venue. In short, let the players play, the coaches coach, and the referees officiate. Fans, let's be positive. Failure to abide by this code is grounds for removal. Be such a good sportsmanship show in the game. Let's make our business your welcome and give our officials the respect they deserve for doing a difficult job. Speak out if you see all practice.
And here to take us Tyrone Moore. 13U Super Bowl. Kickoff is now. Returning the kick is number 7. That's Rudolph Ingram. He breaks through some tackles. He starts racing up the field. He's down to the 30, up to the 35, 36-yard line. That's where the Colts will have it from there. The kickoff return is to the 36-yard line. First down and 10, Colts at the 36-yard line. This will be our first chance to see the West Chase Colts here tonight. Here in the contest, we're here with Flow Sports at the 13U Super Bowl. And we're back after the entry. First down and 10, West Chase under center. The handoff was to Jonathan Connors. He gets the ball to about the 44-yard line. Pick up a 4, second down and 6.
The handoff was to number 22.
Check that. He picks up 7. It'll be second down and 3. Quarterback of the West Chase Colts is going to be Curtis DuPont Jr. He sets up in the I formation. Hand off to Conyers. He breaks through some tackles. He gets past midfield down to the 47-yard line. First down and 10. Big time play there to start off the game. You always have nerves when you start these games. Made on the play by number 55. That's Cassius Latuli. Pick up, we'll call it 4.
The handoff was Conyers. Tackle back on the play. Second down and 6.
Second down and 6. I formation. DuPont Jr. under center. Timeout. Pirates.
Timeout. Pirates are to partner with USA Football, the sports national governing body, and your home for all things football, from access to development. From local fields to global stadium, USA Football prescription.
After the timeout, second down and 6. DuPont Jr. under center. I formation. Rolls out to pass. Finds a man open. Just incomplete. The intended receiver was McCall Ford.
The pass is incomplete. Third down, 6.
He slips that Mackay forward right there. You've been pounding with Conyers, It's a great time for a play action and just couldn't reach his receiver. You see it there. He breaks out because everybody played run and just couldn't bring it in. What an effort there by Ford. Third down and 6. First drive of the game, 7:59 left to go here in the first. Colts receive the opening kick. DuPont Jr. under center. Hand off again. It's a guy. Oh, big time hit there by number 22. That's Chance Miller.
Big time hit by number 22. That is Chance Miller. 4th down and long.
Chance Miller ready to make some big plays. You look at him, he's locked in there on the screen. He's ready. He is excited to be here at the Super Bowl. He's been probably dreaming about this all year long, of this play after play after play, of what he can do. 4th down and long, 4th and 6. Shotgun formation for the Colts. DuPont back to pass. Almost brought it in. Incomplete pass was intended for number 7. That's Rudolph Ingram.
And the pass is incomplete. Turnover on downs. 10. City.
Let's watch this pass again. He just couldn't bring it in. That is some good defense there by Billy Walker, the 5th. It's a turnover on downs. It's going to give Sac City the football. First down and 10. The first time we'll see Sac City at the 43-yard line. Sac City making their way from Oceanside, California. It's a long drive, shorter flight from California to the East Coast. The quarterback's going to be going Galati. Hand off of the middle to number 17. That's Messiah Almona Petty. No gain on the play.
Hand off to number 17. Messiah Almona Petty.
Pickup of 1 on the play from Petty. 2nd down and 9. See that big run stuffer in the middle? That's Isaac Boston the 3rd. I have a feeling we're going to call his name. He caused some problems on that last play. Let's see this time. The handoff is to number 5. That's Billy Walker the 5th. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. Pickup of a couple. There's a penalty flag on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Penalties holding. Leads the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the final time. 2nd down and long.
2nd down and long after the penalty. Penalty was in the holding call against the offense. Second down, we'll call it 20. Shotgun formation. Galai is in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle. Handoff was to Billy Walker, the 5th. He some good yards on that. Stays in bounds. Pick up an 8. Picks up a 3rd down and 11.
The handoff was to Billy Walker, the 5th. He picks up a 3rd down and long.
See it right here again. You see Billy Walker. He sits there and he finds moves, breaks through some tackles. Then he finds some grass. This is what you got to do. When you get called back with a penalty, you got to get a good chunk play to get to a 3rd down and manageable, 3rd down and long. This is 3rd and 11. You get halfway right here, get 4th and short. We'll find our way there. But let's see what Oceanside, California decides to do. Sac City, shotgun formation, pass complete, but on his knees, which caused it to be down. And that was Faustina Bayi. It makes it 4th down and long.
The pass is caught by number 3, Steve Agabani. Fourth down and long.
Bye picks up, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage on the catch. Fourth down and long. We'll check to see what Smack City decides to do. West Chase is in punt return formation. Lining up to punt for Smack City is Nathan Champion. What a punt by Champion. And the return is met immediately. Reagan is tackled on the play right off the bat. First down and 10. In fact, when you think about that punt, it was something very interesting that you saw on that punt. You saw it, the up back take the punt and then pitch it back to the punter to give the punter more space to punt the ball so it's not blocked. It also does another thing. It also gives that up back the opportunity to fake it. Something to think about as we go closer in this game, what they're going to do with that play. But very interesting play call there from Smack City on that punt. First down and 10. Second down and 9. They're now making it second down and 10. No gain on the play. New quarterback in, Luke McLeod for West Chase. In and out of the hands of Ethan Craig. That was a bullet that was being thrown there. But what a play by Ethan Craig. Almost brought it in. Would have been a big play. Sure, we're going to go back and see that play later again. Great effort there by number 11. Third down and 10. New quarterback, still McLeod in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Oh, he is sacked on the play. Big time play by Tyrone Moore. Let's just play again. Tyrone Moore's coming off the edge. He's blitzing as a linebacker. Boom! He just leans and pushes down the quarterback. He never felt him. That's that backside blitz that you hear a lot about at the NFL level. It's really hard to hear all that. You got the crowd noise coming. You're hearing all these things, and you don't hear that defender. It's good that McLeod held on to the football. Punt formation. McLeod punts the ball. And it will be downed right about the 40-yard line. It'll set up first down and 10 from there for Smack City.
First down and 10. Smack City at the 40-yard line.
3:02 left to go here in the first quarter. A little bit of a defensive struggle as we start this 13U Super Bowl here at the Sportsplex. The Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, North Carolina. It has turned nightfall here in the Charlotte area. First down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Galai, your quarterback.
Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty's going to be a false start against the offense.
Penalty is a false start against the offense.
Brings up a first down and 15 for Smack City. Ball's going to be back at the 45-yard line. See there, that's Galai setting up the offense. Moore is in motion. Handoff on the play to Walker, and he is met on the play by number 11. That is Ethan Craig. Big time play there by Craig. Sat there and he raced to the running back. He saw Billy Walker come in the hole. Goes and attacks. No gain, second down and long. 2:33 left to go here in the first. All tied here at 0. Shotgun formation for Galai. Rolls out. Sacked. Sacked on the play by number 47. That's Kobe Glasgow. We'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Let's go back.
Penalty is holding against Smack City, and that penalty is refused. The sack holds. It's going to be third down and long.
The penalty is holding. The offense. The penalty is refused. Loss of the play. Third down long.
Third down and long for Smack City. Shotgun formation again for Galai. Moore in motion. West Chase showing blitz, and there they come. Get there. Quarterback had an escape, picks up a yard tackle made on the play by Eugenio. Injury timeout. And you'll see this again by Galai. What a play. He tried to get out, but that pressure, Colts showed blitz. They wanted to come after him, and they did. And then they caused some problems up there. Injury timeout. We'll take it with them. We've got 2 minutes left to go here in the first. All tied at 0. In the first, all tied here at 0 here in Charlotte for the 13U Super Bowl. Galai back as the quarterback in the snap, and here goes that punt formation again. And what a punt, and it's going to die right there at the 4. First down and 10 at the 4 for West Chase. Punt's going to be down to the 3. You saw that formation again, but this time, instead of the up back being a running back, the up back was Galai. And so again, another iteration of this punt. You see it gets swung back, but last time it was by a running back. This time it's by a quarterback. Watch this. This is going to be something to think about. Again, it's a perfect situation. You don't have an opportunity to block it in that way because you get the punter back a little bit further. But it sets up a unique fake line. Handoff to Conyers. He lowers his shoulder. He rumbles out to the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 7. Second down and 3. Second down and 3 after the Conyers run. Back at quarterback is DuPont Jr. He hands it back to Conyers. Conyers lowers his shoulder. He picks up the first down. Conyers needed 3. He picked up 4. First down and 10. We're under a minute to play here in the first. All tied here at 0 with West Chase and Smack City. Good job getting out of the shadow of the end zone there for the Colts. It's always dangerous when things happen down there. And a good job to just get into the I formation and run Conyers to get that ball outside the shadow of your goal line. Hand off to Conyers again. He just couldn't get away from the defenders that time. Pickup of 2. Second down and 2. Picks up about 4 on the spin. Tackle made on that play was by Mason Hammock. Second down and 6. Conyers getting a breath out there. Run the ball a couple of times in a row. Some hard runs from him. And that will do it here for the first quarter here in Matthews with it all tied here at 0.
By following and tagging Patel Next Gen on Instagram and Patel the Next Generation on Facebook. Pop Warner's NFL Flag are partnering to expand access and opportunity across the sport. The collaboration will introduce NFL Flag football to Pop Warner leagues and associations nationwide. Expect to see Pop Warner teams play NFL Flag this spring.
Want to say hello to all of you tuning in from home on Flow Football. We wish you could have been here in person, but we're glad we can bring you the game to wherever you are. And we're back here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex in Matthews, and we're still catching our breath here from the 12U game. And you couldn't have asked for a better start to the 13U game. That last game at 12U was all offense. This game is all defense, and this has gone back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's going to set up second down and 6 for the Colts. Second down and 6 for the Colts. Back in I formation. The pitch goes to number 7. He breaks through some tackles. And that is Rudolph Ingram refusing to go down. He gets the ball out to the 26-yard line. First down and 10. Colts. The handoff was to Rudolph Ingram. First down and 10. Colts. What a run. Watch this run again by Ingram. He sits there and makes the play, gets through some tacklers. They're holding on to his shirt. And then the rugby scrum comes. And this is what you see now in football, this rugby scrum, where you see who's going to be stronger, who's going to be stronger, who's going to be stronger. And Rudolph's like, I'm not going down. Look at him. Keep on chugging his feet, young guys. Keep moving your feet. That's how you work these piles, by moving your feet. First down and 10. Hand off to Ingram again. He's met in the hole by number 9. That's Jariah Sedgey. Pick up. We'll call it a yard. Or actually, we'll call it 3. Second down and 7.
The handoff was it. Ingram tackle made on the play by Sedgey. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7. Tough run again by Ingram. Checking back into the game is Conyers. And it looks like this drive, the West Chase Colts are trying to play power football, really trying to illustrate some power and really try to drive this football going forward. Second down and 7. Hand off to Conyers. He makes some moves there and starts pushing up the hole. He gets the ball to the 39-yard line. He's going to be a couple of yards short. It's going to bring up third down and 2. The hand.
He picks up third down and 2.
So it brings up third down and 2 for West Chase. Critical third down. They started this drive at 3. And we're down to the 39-yard line. Third down, we'll call it 2. I formation again. Deep back is going to be Conyers. Split out wide is going to be Reagan. Under center is DuPont. Hand off to Conyers. It's a hole. And he bursts all the way onto the 50-yard line down to the 48 for 17 West Chase. There by 55, Latuli, and that's going to be a gain of 2, second down and 8. And so we got second down and 8. 7:01 left to go here in the second. Second down and 7, I formation. Conyers your deep back. DuPont there rolls out to his right. He looks for some running room and walks himself out of bounds. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Penalty is holding. Against the Colts.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's 10 yards on the second down.
So the penalty was holding against the Colts. That's going to back them up all the way back to the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down and long. And this is where you're going to need one of those chunk plays to sit there and make this into a third and manageable here with 6 minutes left to go here before halftime. Shotgun formation. DuPont Jr. is flanked to his left. And he's feeling the pressure. He escapes from the middle. He's down at the 50. Rushes to the 45-yard line and gets tackled on the play. Applying the pressure was Mason Hammock. And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He finds the open grass and starts racing up the field. There's the tackle, and then he goes down and shotgun, back to pass, feeling the pressure. Oh, no, he fumbles the football. Smartly recovers the ball back at the 34-yard line. And that's a tough throw for at any age. And he did a great job of going back and covering that football. Hold your head up high, young man. You did a great job. And that's what his coach is telling him right now. You did a great job. You recovered the fumble. We'll come back. We'll play defense. And we'll get back on this. So it'll be fourth down and long. Lining up to punt is Luke McLeod. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is false start against the offense.
So that's fourth down and long. It's going to back him up 5 yards. Brings West Chase back to the 29-yard line. Fourth down and 32. Good punt by McLeod. Gets the friendly roll. Look at this. All the way down to the 32-yard line. What a punt. We're still tied here at 0. 4:30 left to go here before halftime. Galai ends deep as the shotgun. Just beats the play clock. Galai on the throw. Pass is incomplete. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag. Penalty is holding against the Colts.
Penalty is holding against the Colts.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty and a first down for the Pirates.
That's a 10-yard penalty. First down, 10.
So first down and 10, Smack City at the 43-yard line after the holding penalty. Goliath back in the shotgun. Flank to his right is Billy Walker, the 5th. Walker in motion. And the pass is incomplete. Second down and 10 for Smack City. 4:19 left to go here before halftime. And fans, we welcome you here to Flow Football. If you're just tuning in right now, you've missed some great football, but we still have some great football left. Here, this is the 13U Super Bowl here for Pop Warner between Smack City and West Chase, all tied here at 0. Goliath back in the shotgun. Walker for the 5th in motion. Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty was encroachment on the defense, second down and 5. And we've talked about this a little bit today. It's tough. You're up there as a defensive lineman. You're sitting on there on your fingers for a little bit of time. You've got guys in motion going back and forth, athletes doing all sorts of things. And sometimes you hear a sound and you jump. It is tough for those players down there. Goliath back in the shotgun. The handoff made on the play. That's Pasati. And he is met in the backfield by Ethan Craig. And watching this play again on replay. Watch Craig here. He flows. Then watch him. Goes for his waist. Wraps up and tackles. USA football teaches you that. And that is what these coaches go through. It's a necessary step from Pop Warner. And you love seeing it. His head was up. His arms were wrapped. And then he brought him down to the field. Wonderful form tackle. Thank you, USA football. Third down and 9. Goliath back in the shotgun. Walker in motion. The throw is to Champion and just knocked away from Edric Reed. Watch this on the replay. Champion is backing up to catch it. And watch Edric Reed right here. Hands in the middle. Young guys, that is what you got to do. You split the hands. They can't close it on the football if you're splitting the hands in the middle. Great play there by number 25, Edric Reed Jr. Fourth down and 9. Offense stays on the field. They've got Goliath in the shotgun formation. Back to this unique punt. Just gets it away, almost blocked.
And the punt is down. At the 30-yard line. First down and 10. West Chase.
And the punt's down at the 30-yard line. Going to set up West Chase first down and 10. 3:19 to go here before halftime. And this has been a defensive battle. Last game at the 12U was offense. One team would score, the next team would come right back down. It was back and forth. This is your old-fashioned type of football where you're getting defensive play after defensive play. These parents love it. They've been out here in Charlotte all week long. It's been cold for both of these states. We have not been hospitable as it's the temperature in the 30s. But we've got a good night out here tonight, 55 degrees. It's feeling good. It's starting to get a little bit cooler. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. DuPont in the center, in the shotgun formation. Hand off to Ford. He's breaking circles all the way to the 40-yard line. That's 10 yards. It's a first down.
Breaking through tackles is number 6, Caroline Ford. That's a 10-yard gain. That brings up the Colts. First down, 10, West Chase.
First down and 10, West Chase. Look at that. DuPont in the shotgun. Ford flanked to his left. Hand off again to Ford. He's built for tough. Look at him. He gets to the 49-yard line. That's a first down, West Chase.
The handoff is the Ford. First down and 10.
First down and 10 for McCarthy Ford at the 49-yard line. DuPont Jr. again in the shotgun. Ford flicked to his left. Hand off against Ford. He breaks off maybe a tackle. Tackle made on the play by Pope Tapapulua.
Hand off to Ford. Tackle made on the play by Pope Tapapulua.
Picked up of 2 on the play. Second down and 8. Frank finds his way. Second down and 8. Hand off to Conyers. Conyers is met at the line. That's Latuli. He meets him there and stops immediately.
Hand off to Conyers. Timeout. West Chase.
Look at that. And the handoff was there to Conyers, and right there filling the hole was Latuali. This defense on both sides is so well coached. You see these players just swarming to the football. The eye motion is there. And we've been teaching a lot about this throughout a lot of this for a lot of the young kids that are watching, a lot of the youth. You see these linebackers, when you watch these plays, their first step is run. You read run, and then you play pass. Why you do that is you come downhill so you can make those plays like Latuali just did right there, and it's made for no gain. But we like watching it right now on Flow Football on flowsports.com. Make sure you download the app today. Third down and long. DuPont in the shotgun. White in motion. Blitz is there. Picked up. Catch is made in the backfield. Tackle made by Chance Miller.
The tackle is made in the backfield by Chance Miller.
The tip is there, and the catch is to Ingram, but Chance Miller made sure that he was going nowhere. Fourth down and 12. And West Chase is going to slow this game down. And Smack City is looks like it's going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Pirates.
Let's go, fellas.
The Gatorade Sports Science Institute continues to explore innovative ways to help athletes improve performance by facilitating proper hydration and nutrition. From lab testing to athletes to new system development to the publication and distribution of scientific research, Gatorade strives to advance the nutritional athletes to always perform at their peak. Pick up some Gatorade today.
And we're back here. It's fourth down and long here for West Chase. 44 seconds remaining before halftime. Fourth down and 12. Offense might be staying on the field here for West Chase. DuPont back at quarterback. Ford is flanked to his left. Shotgun formation. DuPont looking out for receivers. Scanning downfield. Now he breaks the line. Picks up 4. He's tackled there by Chance Miller. Short of the line to gain. Turnover on downs. First down and 10. Pirates. You can see him right here. Oh, he fumbled the football. But very kind bounce for the Colts to fumble out of bounds. It's a turnover on downs, not a turnover on DuPont, turnover on downs, first down and 10. DuPont's having a heck of a game out there today, guiding this Colts team against this very tough Pirate defense. Ball's going to be placed right at the 47-yard line.
First down, Smack City at the 46-yard line.
They're getting the right footballs in place, and those are those Wilson footballs. Pop Warner's proud to use these Wilson footballs. I mean, for over 100 years, Wilson's has delivered, and they're delivering here today. So we know that's a quality football that's out there. First down and 10. And those footballs are manufactured in Ayden, Ohio. What a great American-made product. Their pass is deep to Champagne. Oh, just couldn't bring it in.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
Let's look at that play. I mean, what a play there by Ingram, but Champion was racing up the sideline. Perfect throw on the play. Watch this. He just gets his hands on the ball. Watch what we talked about it again. His hands go through the receiver's hands. That is great coaching by Rudolph Ingram when you're fighting through the hands because they can't clasp down on the ball. Great defense there by Ingram. Second down and 10 for the Pirates at the 46-yard line. 24 seconds before halftime. Latuali back to pass. Oh, Galati just couldn't bring it in. The pass was intended for Sechi. Third down.
And the pass is incomplete. Third down and 10 for the Pirates.
Third down and 10. 19 seconds remaining before halftime. Defensive struggle going on right now between these two great teams. Goliath, the shotgun, trips out to wide side of the field. Blitz is coming in. The catch is there by Tyrone Moore. Right at the 40 down to the 39-yard line.
And the catch is made by Tyrone Moore at the 39-yard line. 7-10.
Watch this play again. Goliath back there. He surveys the field. He looks for Tyrone Moore the whole way, and he sees the big tight end right there over the center of the field. Wow, right over the defender's hands. What a play.
Timeout. Pirates.
Timeout on the Pirates. 12 seconds left to go. Really got to start thinking about your playbook right here. You got 39 yards to go, 12 seconds. Do you break this up into two plays? Try to get a little bit closer. Try to make it an easier throw for the quarterback. Pirates break the huddle. Goliath back in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers set. 3 wide receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. Goliath back as the quarterback. First down and 10. 12 seconds to go before halftime. Goliath back to pass. Pressure coming up on his right-hand side. He throws. The catch is made by Champion. He's out of bounds. He's in bounds. And that brings us to halftime. And what a game that we have here at Smack City versus West Chase. We're tied at 0, 13 and under Super Bowl. We'll see you in the third quarter. Jason Oceanside. And this is a 0-0 football game. Lining up to kick for the Colts, Ethan Craig, ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Tyrone Moore is a deep back.
Will the mandatory play count? Personnel, please make their way back to the field. The mandatory play count personnel, please make their way back to the field. Thank you.
So what the delay is right now is there's a mandatory play count that happens, and that play count personnel is away from the field. And what mandatory plays is, and this is a great thing about Pop Warner, everybody gets to play, and there's a minimum number of plays. 99% of the coaches make sure that they play more than that, but this just makes sure everybody gets a chance to play in the contest, especially in a game here like the Super Bowl. So we want to thank all those volunteers that come out there and do that for Pop Warner every Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. Usually it's a mom or a dad or a grandma that's doing those plays, and it's never fun because your times that Delay uses back feeding the shotgun. He's flanked to his left this time by Royal Rendon. Change over there at running back. We'll see what's going to happen. And off to Rendon. He is met. An unfriendly welcome there by the Chase, being West Chase, being led there by number 47, Kobe Glasgow.
And off to Rendon. Tackle the double play.
Kobe Glasgow comes in from that defensive end spot and makes a big 2-yard loss on the play. What a way to start off the second half for West Chase. Continuation of that strong defensive prowess that we saw in the first half of this game. Play back in the shotgun, Rendon to his left. Hand off again to Rendon. He breaks through some tackles. He gets back to the original line. Pickup of 2. 3rd down and 10. Third down and 9. Delay back in the shotgun. Grant in motion. This is caught by and he's pushed out of bounds inside Colt territory to the 40-yard line. What a play.
And the pass is caught by everybody. First down and 10.
And he picks the ball up and he starts racing up the field to the 40-yard line before being pushed out of bounds by Ingram. Big play to start here the second half. 8:43 left to go. Pirates are making some plays. First down on the West Chase side of the 50. Glide in the backfield. Rendon flank to his left. Trips to the wide side. Glide back to pass. Getting some pressure. Finds his receiver and it's caught. That's a Bailly again. No, excuse. Yes, it was a Bailly again. Pickup of 10 seconds. It'll be some changes there at halftime. Clearly for the Pirates are into more of a downfield pass attack. It's really trying to drive the football down the field for Bailly and some of the other receivers. Shotgun formation. Rendon again, flank to his right, trips to the left. Throw is deep to Champion, and it's caught. He breaks the tackle. He's down to the 10, the 5, touchdown of bounds at the 3.
The pass is complete to Champion. He races inside the 10 to the 3. That's enough for first down and goal.
Watch this catch by Champion. Watch the press. Secures the catch. Then makes the run up the field. Big time play there by Champion. Securing the catch first. Finding his way inside the 5. First down and goal. Pirates. What a way to start the second half here at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews. Ball spotted at the 4. First down and field.
Penalty flags around the field. False start. Offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down and goal.
That's a false start on the offense. It's going to back them up to about that 9-yard line. Just didn't quite get set before they snap the ball. You get excited when you're down there. You want to go down and run the play, but it's important that you get set just for a second to make sure that that play is legal. First down and goal. Ball spotted at the 9. Pirates in the huddle. Galei back. He's now under center. Back umpire signaling 5 seconds. That means the countdown is live. Just gets the play off. He starts getting pressure from the Colts. Gets the ball away and the pass is incomplete. Pressure was coming from number 8. That's Titus Moore. Just applying the pressure there. He came free on that play. Brings up second down and goal.
Pass is incomplete. Brings up second down and goal for the Pirates.
It's tough. You're down here in these tight situations. That's why you like to see these plays get big breaks. Because when everything is compressed, when you're inside here in the 10, it makes it harder to run plays and find open spots and things like that. So it's you try to get to your best type of play set, then you're down here. Delisle back again in the shotgun formation. 5 receivers, 3 up top, 2 down to the bottom. Champions down the bottom corner. They send Seji in motion. Just gets the play off again. Touchdown! Pirates! Seji had to tell him what to do, and he did, and he found the open play for the Pirates' first score of the game.
Touchdown, Pirates!
Watch this play again. Galeo finds his way and finds Seji in the corner of the end zone. But what made that play special, fans, is he went in motion, saw something. Seji saw something, went and told his quarterback what he saw. Then he runs the post fade to the back corner of the end zone. What a play. And that's what you do when you do these things in practice. They've been practicing since July. And so they see these type of things and they'll make these changes on the way. What a play.
Lining up the kick is Tyrone Moore.
Tyrone Moore lining up the kick. Again, these are 2 points here at the Pop Warner level. Kick is down. And it is no good. 6:26 left to go here in the third. 6-0, Pirates.
And the extra point is no good. 6:36 left to go here in the third. It's 6-0. Pirates.
Let's go. Hey, you're not doing it before.
The ball game of football from Jill and Bob Warner. Share what you're doing to advance and grow the game by attacking with Jill Sports on all social media platforms.
Big time play again by the Pirates. It's cold out there. It's 48 degrees now in Charlotte. The sun is down. These teams are from California and Florida. They're not used to this type of colder type of climate. It's unusually cold here in the Charlotte area. It's been cold here all week for these teams, and we hate that for them. But it has been sunny. And so that is the positive part of today. Picturesque day today in Charlotte, North Carolina. Lining up the kick is Tyrone Moore. Fielding the kick is Raytron Reagan. He picks up the ball and makes a man miss. He breaks us up to the 30-yard line, foul to the 32, up to the 34-yard line. Good return by Reagan. First down and 10.
The ball is returned by Reagan. Gets the ball to the 34-yard line. First down and 10. Colts.
First down and 10 for the Colts. On the good return, sets up good field position, and now the Colts need to start putting together some drives. They started going with some good drives here in the first half, and now it's about finishing those particular drives, and I'm sure that's what they talked about here at halftime. What a great coach team with the Colts and the Pirates. You see these are two well-coached teams, and they're here in the Super Bowl. They've had a great season on both sides. First down and 10. Ford and Conyers in the backfield, I formation. New quarterback in the game, it's McLeod. The handoff to Conyers. And he is trying to chug his way. And it's a rugby scrum. No gain on the play. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
What a great job this official crew has done the whole year, especially here today with the Pop Warner Super Bowl. Penalty was holding against the Colts.
Penalty was holding against the Colts. They will back him up 10. First down and long.
First down and 20 for the Colts. After the holding call, the ball spotted back at the 23-yard line. 6:04 left to go here in the third. This is the 13 for Pop Warner. McLeod's quarterback pass is deflected. Deflecting the pass was number 17. That's Messiah Omoa Petty. Second down and long.
And the pass is incomplete. Second down and long.
Teach a lot of these young defenders. When you can't get to the quarterback, first thing you do is put your hand up. Put your hand up, try to knock down the ball, throw it in a passing lane, try to deflect the pass, some way to make some level of play. And a great job there by Petty to be able to do that. Shotgun formation again. McLeod moves his running back to his right. That's Ford. Almost intercepted. Brings up third down and long.
Third down and long.
Third down and long, 3rd and 20 for the Colts. 5:50 left to go here in the third. Smack City in the lead, 13-0. McLeod back to pass. He finds a receiver. Almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Billy Walker the fifth. Billy Walker wants this back. Look at this play. You got McLeod. He's dropping back to pass. He finds his receiver. He throws the ball down there and just in and out of the hands of Billy Walker. We'll see it here again on the replay. Good protection from McLeod. Passes there and just couldn't bring it in. Is Billy Walker the fifth. Great defense there by that young man. 4th down and long. Punt is away. Favorable bounce for the Pirates. 1st down and 10. They'll have it from there at the 47-yard line.
The punt is down at the 47-yard line.
First down and 10. Handoff to that's Rendon. He gets up maybe a yard on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 9 for Smack City. Second down and 9 for Rendon. Second possession here in the second half. 5:14 left to go here in the third. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation. Galay back in the backfield. The shotgun. Rendon to his left. Flanked by receivers on each side. Man in motion. Handoff to Rendon, and he is met. Reading the play was number 10. That's Clayton Saunders Jr.
The handoff was to Rendon. Tackle made on the play by Saunders Jr.
There he is again. Look at number 10. That's Clayton Saunders Jr. He reads it the whole way there. Makes the play. 3rd down and long. Great play. Great play, Clayton. 3rd down and long. Galay back in the shotgun formation again. And he's blitzed and is sacked on the play. Sacking him was Rocco Leonone. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
Rocco Leone on the sack. We'll check the penalty.
Penalty is holding against the offense. The penalty is refused.
Rocco Leone causing some problems on that last play. He's coming out from this play. He's getting some high fives from his friends and from his fellow teammates. Loss of 5, 4th down and long. Interesting again formation. We talked about this earlier. Punt formation. Long, deep snap punter, but they've got Galay in the middle. He gets it. He flips it back to the punter. Champion. Oh, it's a fake. Champion gets it away. I think he was being chased on the play, and Champion was able to escape to get it out of there. We'll see where the ball went out of bounds. You see it right here. Galay gets there. He snaps out the ball, and he goes for the punt. And look, there's right there. That is Conyers. What a great play by our production team to get that live. What a play. Conyers came in there and almost blocked it. Now it's going to be the key is where that ball went out of bounds at. Referees are talking about it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Great field position for the Colts.
The punt goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
1st down and 10. West Chase. 47-yard line, good field position, 3:41 left to go here in the third, down by 6. DuPont Jr. back at quarterback. By formation, Conyers is your deep back. What a throw. almost brought it in. The pass was intended for Julian White. Good defense there by Billy Walker the fifth.
The pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
DuPont Jr., you see here on the replay, unleashes a pass, and Billy Walker is there. That is some superb defense by Billy Walker the fifth. Second down and 10. DuPont Jr. gets the play in, gets into the huddle. Second down and 10 at the 47-yard line, 3:34 left to go here in the third. Right formation, Conyers is your deep back. Umpires now calling out that there could be a time shortage. Colts have to hurry. They snap the ball. They do. Handoff is to Conyers. Conyers crosses the 50-yard line down to the 48. Pickup, we'll call it 5. Third down and 5.
The handoff was to Conyers. He picks up 5 at the 48-yard line. Brings up third down and 5.
Third down and 5 for West Chase. Pass is complete. Burst speed fumble on the play. Recovered by the Pirates. That's Iabi. What a play by Iabi. We're going to see it again. The pass was there to Ingram. And watch Iabi comes right from here. Boom. And he tosses that football out and gets there. You know, I'm going to give that fumble over to Seji. Let's watch it again on the replay. Here comes Seji. Watch him punch it out right there. What a play by Seji. He was the one that caught the touchdown. If you remember back there, he changed the play at the line of scrimmage, and now he just calls the fumble. Back-to-back big-time plays by that young man. Great job for Chira Seji. That is Iabi again. He gets the ball inside the 50 down to the 40-yard line. First down and 10. Pirates. Big time play by Iabi, and that's what Sac City does. You build on this momentum. You go back to the well. You keep doing what you did well. Look at the fans. Loving it. You see them out there. They're far away from California, and they are cheering on their Pirates. Man in motion. Handoff to Redden. He breaks around the right-hand side. Tackle made on the play. Third gain of 3. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7.
Tough run there by Rendon, but it keeps the linebackers being consistent. They still have to play run. You still have to show that run there. You know, a lot of people are watching the game saying, keep throwing it to Iabi. Keep throwing it to Iabi. These coaches know what they're doing. They've got to keep that defense honest. They've got them on their heels a little bit. The Pirates are moving down the field. Shotgun formation. Rendon is split to the right. Receivers on each side. Second down and 7. Elias back to pass. Feels the pressure. Passes complete to Tyrone Moore. He fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by guess who? Iabi. First down and 10. Pirates.
The ball is recovered by Iabi. First down and 10. Pirates.
Watch it again. Tyrone Moore catches it. Then boom. He is hit immediately on the play. Couldn't really hold on to it. Then the ball comes out. Who else is there? It's Mr. Magnet to the ball. That's Iabi. And he finds his way, picks up the ball like, yeah, That's what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to pick up the ball here. First down and 10. First down and 10 for the Pirates at the 19-yard line. 40 seconds left to go here in the third. Delay is in the backfield. Split to his right is Rendon. Sends Seji in motion. Hand off to Rendon. He gets around the right-hand side. Picks up about 5 yards on the play. Penalty flags are on the field.
Penalty flags are on the field.
We'll check the flag.
Penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty.
So the penalty was an unsportsmanlike conduct call on the offense. So that's going to back them up 15 yards. All the way back to the 30-yard line. Brings up a second down, and we'll call it 20.
Second down and 20.
22 seconds left to go here in the third. Second down and long. Delay back in the shotgun. Redmond flank to his right. Clock is running. Pass is complete to Seji. He makes a move. He hits the R button. He starts accelerating up the field. Tackle made on the play by Eugenio. And that will do it here for the third with the Smack City Pirates up by 6-0.
And that will do
And welcome back. We're here back at the Mecklenburg Sportsplex here in Matthews, North Carolina. This is the Pop Warner Super Bowl 13U. It's West Chase versus Smack City. Smack City's got the ball and the lead, 6-0, third down and 14 as we start here the fourth quarter of gate number 5 here in Charlotte. Leahy on the back. Shotgun formation. He finds his receiver. Almost intercepted. Looking back at the replay here, Delay finds his receiver. That's Champion. Just overthrows him a little bit and just couldn't bring it in. That's Malik Moore. Great defense by that young man. Fourth down and long. Delay back in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers set, 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 up top. Shotgun formation, snap is there. Delay floats to his right. This is complete to Champion, but he's going to be short. Turnover on downs. First down and 10, West Chase. See this again. He floats himself to the left. Finds champion, but right there is number 7, Rudolph Ingram on the tackle. First down and 10, West Chase at the 17-yard line. And that's really hurt West Chase all day long. They have had to start these drives at the 3, at the 12, at the 15. It's a long way to go at any level of football. They've done a great job in moving the football. Critical drive here, fourth quarter, 9:48 left to go. The handoff tackle made in the backfield. That's number 55, that's Latuali. Loss on the play of 4. We'll see this again. The handoff there was to Ingram, and Latuali was almost there to take the snap. What a play by that young man. Second down and long. And make sure you can catch all the action at this year's event on Flow Football. Log in to flowsports.tv or download the Flow Sports app to watch exciting Pop Warner or any sports competition. McLeod back to pass, and he's feeling the pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Sack on the play by number 19, Pope Tapualoa. And watch Pope Tapualoa come right through here. He just cleans up. Nowhere for McLeod to go on that play. Third down and long. Third down and long for West Chase. 8:14 left to go here in the fourth. Down 6-0. Shotgun formation. The handoff was to Rudolph Ingram. And he picks up a couple, but not enough. It's going to be fourth down and long. You'll see it right here. He's there. There comes Tyrone Moore again, and then he pushes him right into Fawcett Iabi. And we've called his name a lot today, but what an effort by Iabi on that play. McLeod back deep to punt. And back to receive is number 9, Jira Seji. Fourth down and 12. 7:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Getting close on the play clock. Just beats it. Punt is away. Seji fields the punt down at the 43. It is pushed backward. Tackle made again by Rudolph Ingram. First down and 10, Smack City, 7:02 left. Both teams, I believe, have a full complement of timeouts. You'd expect Smack City to start slowing down this game a little bit. 7:02 left. No reason to hurry. Inside handoff on the play. And everybody starts grabbing for the football. That's Latuali. Pick up, we'll call it 3. Second down and 7.
Second down and 7.
As you can start to see, they're starting to slow down, getting the play clock in, taking time off the clock. Try to shorten up this football game. The end around is to Amua Petty. And he picks up a couple of yards, brings up a third and manageable, 3rd down and 5.
The handoff is to Robin. 3rd down 6.
3rd down and 6, manageable situation. 6:03 left to go. Heavy formation. Latuali goes under center. Oh, and he thinks out for a pass. Pass is complete to Iabi. And he ran backward. It's going to depend on the spot on this. He's got to push back to the 40. It's going to be 4th down and 1.
The pass is complete to Iabi. 4th down and 1.
And Iabi catches that pass right there and just starts slanting backward. And that shift backward costs him the 1st down, 4th down and 1. Clock still running, though. That's the most important part of this.
4th down and 1 at the 40-yard line.
They're lining up in punt formation again. .448 left to go. Timeout. Timeout, Pirates. They want to think about it. And we're going to take a break with them. 4:44 left to go in the contest. Timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. Penalty flags are on the field. Penalty is a false start. Against the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. We have a 4th down. And call it 6.
4th down and 6 after the penalty. Champion back deep to punt again. This is this interesting punt formation where Delay is in the middle. Punt is down, and Champion's kick is out. Return by Ingram. He gets the ball to the 20, up to the 25, pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Colts will have it from there. 1st down and 10. First down and 10. Colts at the 35-yard line.
And fans during the throw being flown over the stadium. We need that drone to stop. No drones that are allowed to speed. If you're flying a drone that's the stage, the drone must be brought down immediately at this time. The game will be paused and see that drone is taken down.
There's a drone being flown over the stadium, so that's what the brief stoppage is. Take down the drone and being able to see it. We never know if it's a drone. It could be a UFO. I'd be wanting to watch this game too if I'm from outer space, but I'm watching it right now on the Flow Sports app and Flow Sports TV. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. DuPont Jr. in the backfield. The throw is there. He finds his receiver. It's almost caught. The pass was to Julian White. Just couldn't bring it in. And there's Billy Walker, the fifth, again playing defense. Looking back here at the replay, you see DuPont. He surveys the field. He wants the big play over to White, and he gets there. And there's Billy Walker. Hands in the middle of the receiver's hands. It's hard to catch a football that way. Second down and 10 at the 30-yard line, 4:24 left to go here in the contest. Still a lot of time. Second down and 10. Official timeout.
Fans, there is a drone being flown over the stadium. That drone needs to be taken down immediately. The game will be paused until the drone is taken down.
And what a great look by the production team trying to find that drone over the stadium. We're all looking for it. But these are the rules in anywhere. You want to have safety so drones can't be over the stadium. You understand these are youth out here. And so it's all for the safety of these kids and so forth. And if you want to watch the game, just watch it on Flow Sports TV or the Flow Sports app. You'll get the best view from the best production crew that you can see. First down and 10, or second down and 10. DuPont on the pass. And Billy Walker there again on the defensive stop.
The pass is incomplete. Pass is forbidden.
Third down and 10. You'll see this play on the replay. DuPont's looking for the go route here. And Billy Walker is playing it perfectly. Billy Walker, the fifth, just couldn't bring that in. He sees it and just wants that ball back. Third down and 10. 4:17 left to go here in the contest. One more game after this between Cap City and Fort Myers. Pass is complete to number 2. That's Raytron Reagan. He stays in bounds, picks up 3. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Critical 4th down here for the Colts. 3:53 left to go. 4th down and 6. We'll call it a long 5. You might want to see a long count right here to see if the Pirates jump off sides to try to pick you up an easy 5. Shotgun formation. Being flanked by Ford. The handoff to Ford. And the 150 gets all the way to the 45-yard line. First down and 10. Colts. That's Phil Fortuff. We said it here earlier. Look at him. Poof, poof. That's like old Edgerrin James. Used to see him in that Colts uniform on Sunday. What a great play there by Mekhi Ford. First down and 10. DuPont in the shotgun. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Raytron Reagan. Second down and 10.
Pass is incomplete. Second down and 10.
3:12 left to go here in the contest. Ball's on the 45-yard line. No reason to hurry for the Colts. Plenty of time on the clock, and a touchdown ties the game. DuPont is in the shotgun. Conyers in Florida, flanked to his left and right. Handoff is to Ford. He breaks through tackles, gets the ball down to the 49-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4. Third down and 4 for the Colts. And what do you do here? Do you give the ball to Conyers and give it to Ford, or do you throw with DuPont? Interesting play call. The handoff is to Conyers. He gets the ball. He's chugging his feet, trying to get that extra yard. And it's going to be fourth down. Fourth down and 2 for the Colts.
The handoff with the Cowboys. Timeout. Colts.
You'll see it right there. Conyers is really driving his feet to try to move this ball forward. It's going to bring up a fourth down and a long one. And Coach calls a timeout to get his play callers in. Give Conyers, give Ford a drink of that Gatorade, one of the sponsors here of Pop Warner. And they're trying to talk about what's going to be our best play. What is that play to get us that yard when we need it? The Pirates are looking at it a different way, saying, let's hurry up and get this game over with. It's cold. We're doing some dances to try to stay warm, but it's cold. Let's keep going. Let's get this game over with. We're in the lead. Let's try to figure this out. But this is a great game on both sides of the field. Trophy presentation will be following this game for the runners-up and champions. And then we'll go through a replay and watch some of the highlights of this game, this defensive battle that we have seen with West Chase and Smack City. But before we do any of that, it's fourth down and 1. Fourth down and 1. Shotgun formation. You got Ford to the left of DuPont. Hand off to Ford. He needed to. It depends on the spot. He's running it like it's short. We'll check the spot. He needed to get to the 40. We'll see where they place the ball. It's going to be close, and he is short. Turnover on downs. First down and 10, Pirates.
Smack City.
Great play there by Mason Hammock to turn it over. First down and 10 for Smack City. 2:20 left to go. Colts have 2 timeouts. No 2-minute warning in Pop Warner football. Critical series here for Smack City.
Yeah. This was a great game.
Hand off to Reagan. He's met immediately. Grabbing hold was Titus Moore. Lost on the play of 2. Second down and long.
The handoff. Titus Moore. Lost on the play. Second down and 12.
1:58 left to go here. 2 timeouts left for the Colts. Second down and long. Pirates are in no hurry. Just watching that umpire to make sure he can see him count down. Great quarterback in there by Faleo. What a
Game over.
The pass is complete. To number
That
3.
did it.
Who else? First down, Smack City.
That was the dagger. That's the dagger right there.
And what a gutsy play call there by Smack City. It was second down and long, and they find who else? Iabi.
Iabi.
40-yard line.
Shout out to
first
Iabi.
down.
Young man,
What a play
Oceanside.
From that young man, he's been making plays all game.
These the type of games that
long.
was happening
We're in
every
injury
time
timeout
down
here
there
for the
national.
Colts. And we'll take it with them. 1:29 left to go here in the fourth with the Pirates in the lead. 1-6-0. Minute 26 left to go.
Let's
here
speed
in
it
the
up to get
contest.
to it. It's over.
Referee is saying wind the clock.
Referee's winding the clock, y'all. It's taking knee time.
He's now looking at, and Falai says, where do I go? And That's number 5.
Waiting for the ref to put that hand up.
Back there. He's pointing to the umpire, waiting for him to raise his hand. As he does, and that tells him there's 10 seconds. The handoff is to Billy Walker, and he's met in the backfield. No gain. Quick whistle. Timeout, Colts.
Timeout, Colts.
Oceanside 13U in the building. The Big O.
From Smack City. They flew all the way here from California, Oceanside, over to Charlotte. And they have seen their Pirates run some spectacular plays here today. We'll see them here in the recap.
We'll have the head coach on Wednesday, tomorrow night live.
Trophy presentation following this
contest. 9 o'clock on the podcast. Head coach will be live.
And don't worry, fans. We've been glued here all day here at the Sportsplex. And we've got one more game for you, and it's 8U football between Cap City and Fort Myers. So if you love the game of U football like you know we do, you're getting for one more great game following this contest. 2nd down and long. Pirates set up in victory formation. Falai going under center. Hand off to the up back. That's Latuali. Coaches, these players, these are memories. It's going to last a long time with them. Win or lose, everybody on this field today is a champion. Just by winning their regionals and their divisions and all their games, you couldn't have asked for a better game between these two evenly matched teams. What an exciting Super Bowl this has been at the 13U division for these future high school and college stars. 3rd down and long. Victory formation for the Pirates. Takes the knee. That should do it. They might have to get off one more play. We'll see where they spot the ball. The Pirates are starting to feel it. The refs still say you have to snap the ball for one more play. Timeout. Pirates. Sit there and run all the way to the end zone and then slide.
Like it's about to be it. One more snap.
You can do, but do you practice these plays? It's very interesting to see what these kids put together and what these coaches come up with. We'll see here in a second. 4th down. He's running around. He's going backward, and he's sacked. So the clock is stopped with 4 seconds. It's going to be Colts football.
Is sacked on the play. 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 5-yard line.
So Falai tries to move around in the backfield, and it's hard to do. When you sit there, you try to move backward and so forth. It's your instincts tell you to go forward, and you're fighting all your instincts. So now you got DuPont coming back into the game. You've got 49 yards for a touchdown to tie the game. What do? Do you run the deep play? Do you run a hook and ladder? There's a lot of plays in the playbook. The Colts get one last chance. 4th down.
Last play.
1st down and 10. DuPont back to pass. Penalty flags are on the field. DuPont's pass is there. And it's incomplete, and the Pirates will win the game, but we'll check the flag.
Penalty flags are on the field. goes home. Against the Bucks, the Bucks.
Shout out to Oceanside. See y'all tomorrow. We got a fun-filled show tonight.
I met a boy today.
It's your boy, Coach Career, the General, 860 Army.
She loving my style every time I'm
You ain't need more money, Tito. You could have just invited 6 or 8 you down to Nationals.
I'm around. She caught me
When certain people don't get their way or they feel slighted, they feel like they have a right to call us and voice their opinion. You don't.
The hood, we locked the
Clear. I've never removed a staff to allow a staff to move up.
No,
Never.
that's not what I'm saying. Now everybody's a personal trainer. We know who the originals are, but now if you look, you can find them in every town.